You know what?
Right, Nick.
I think I'm done.
But you said you could do one more episode. Don't lie to me like this.
I know, but I just sat back down and realized how hot I was.
We can go 20 more minutes. Come on.
Ah,
You can
fine.
tough it out. Anyway, you have to do your story that you said you're going to play.
Oh yes, nice story. This will give me inspiration. I am not fucking wedging my hair between my sweaty ass back in this fucking leather chair. Okay. Uh. Anyway, so it is 2017,
No way.
June 2nd of this
Oh,
recording.
way to date the fucking recording.
Uh. We.
I've not seen E3 yet, so don't ask for our
I was
opinion.
not seen E3 yet, so do not ask. Right, correct. We also, well, more me, am extremely fucking hot right now. And Nick, I have words of wisdom for you. For the Nick Souza that is in December right now, having the time of his life because he's not sweating his balls off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay? Because I know you're going to come back and look at this video and you're going to laugh at me and shit because I'm me and that's exactly what I would do and shit. But just savor that fucking coolness, okay? Savor it because right now I am in hell. And now I'm going to tell the story.
Can I just say something? To that Nick Souza in December, you could be playing Jack and Daxter on the PS4 in that coolness. So just think of that. Just think of how lucky you are right now playing Jack and Daxter on your PS4 right now in December.
Fuck. Playing Jack and Daxter in December on a PS4 while I'm sitting here not playing Jack and Daxter, sweating my balls off. No, mostly out of my anal cavity.
Hey,
because of-
see, I told you it's normal. You said it wasn't normal. You lied to me.
No, I said that because you said that.
Oh, so don't get my hopes up. I thought I didn't have a medical condition for once.
You have a very rare form of anal sweat seepage.
What should be arse cancer?
Anyways, so the story goes like this. For the longest time, and as much as you probably have noticed on the channel, a lot, well, it's been more mutual than anything, but I have been trying to steer Keith away from Jack and Daxter. A lot.
You monster!
Yes, I have been.
No, you haven't been. It hasn't really been only you. I mean, I've been kind of getting. I got burnt out of it like a few months back.
Yeah. I mean, it's great and everything, but let's put something into context here, right? Let's say, you see, we try to talk about Jack and Daxter in the most unbiased way possible.
That's impossible.
We try. It's impossible, but we try. Okay. But then you have people who do the wrong thing, right? And curse Naughty Dog all up to hell and, say this and that. And, they want their next game to be so goddamn specific and shit. It's like, oh, well, why do you even want them to make a game if they're not going to put their own personal touches on it? You know what I mean? Like why? So, and it also occurred to me that a lot of these people in channels, not going to name any specifically, were just ranting about Jack and Daxter, and before you know it, they have 1,000 subscribers. They're like angry. It's like anger is such a massive force that they just want to congregate together and be angry together. It's like, where's the good vibes in that at all?
I think negativity is like the internet's main attraction, and I hate it. I think negativity is the main problem with the world. And if people were fucking a bit more, if people smoked a bit more weed and were a bit fucking, a bit more laid back and happy, then the world would be a fucking better place.
Yeah, exactly. But instead, we look at almost any Jack and Daxter community, besides stuff like the Underground or Jack and Daxter shit posting. I'm not calling it eco posting. That's a terrible fucking name. Whoever did that, please change it. But those groups are all right. But when you have something like the true Jack and Daxter army of fuck you, Naughty Dog, make us a goddamn game, that is what the Jack and Daxter community is mostly about. Now, I know it's not all of you. Most of you are alright, but the few that are
very familiar. Have we done a video on this before?
Yeah, we have, but I'm just kind of touching on it. Like the people who stay silent are the wrong
This is the
people
part
to
I
stay.
deleted, actually. This is the part I deleted. And that's where all the misconceptions came out of. Like, it just sounded like we were just bashing everyone for liking Jack and Dexter.
No, I'm not bashing everyone. I'm just saying the people who speak, out for it in ways that it shouldn't be, they speak out very angrily. You know, like very, very angrily. They don't respect Naughty Dog for what they've been trying to accomplish over the last decade of the better half of their career. You know, finally making it from going from Way of the Warrior to where they are now to The Last of Us 2 and stuff like that. But you go and look at the people who are actually vocal about it. They hate Naughty Dog. They literally hate them.
Like, I hate you for making my favorite game of all time. Fuck you.
Yeah,
that's
like
great
it's
logic
like
there.
I hate you for. It's like I hate you for making a game. I hate you for making a name for yourself, for doing something more profitable to stay around, you know, rather than, I mean, as much as I'd love them to make Jak and Daxter again or whatever, I don't see it as a foreseeable thing, really.
Nick, speaking of that, of making Jak and Daxter again, E3 is our biggest chance. I mean, this is gonna be dated to fuck, because E3's definitely happened by this point, I think. What if? A week away? Oh no, maybe not. It might be a week.
Depends how you up.
Yeah, but E3 may or may not have happened by now, and this is our biggest chance in a while for have anything Jak related. I mean, even if it's just a snippet of the PS2 game, like even if it's like in a montage and the PS2 game is shown, it's the first time Jak is gonna be shown at E3 in any way in like a very long time.
I highly doubt that.
Wow, even like a montage of like PS2 classics. Yeah. No.
But anyway, going back to what I was saying, basically it's just a lot of anger with it, you know, just a lot of anger. But the people who stay silent are the ones who should be vocal, and the ones who are not silent are the ones who should shut the fuck up. In a way, like
it's
like,
fine. Oh,
if we had people like I seen that. If we have people like the quiet ones, the ones who know what's up, the ones who, even if they don't like Naughty Dog or anything like that, just the people who know what's going on, like that would probably bolster our chances way better than.
That's the story of the internet, though. It's the silent minority versus the vocal majority. Oh yeah, like that's the whole internet.
Always is. It always is. It always is that way. But it just, to me, we're trying to not be that silent minority, you know? We're trying not to be that silent minority who kind of have a clue, who aren't bashing everything left and right, kind of just trying to get it out to where it should be. But a lot of times, seeing someone like or
even way to name drop, Nick.
yeah, or
I'm editing that out, by the way, just so you know. I don't want to stare at anyone. I don't want to get into drama shit. It's so annoying and unfucking.
Okay,
productive.
Well, or another YouTuber who likes to do stuff with used to
again edit it out. Like Jesus Christ, we don't even have anything against him.
I don't have anything against him, but this person used to got his early fame by talking about Jak and Daxter and shit like that. But it was all wrong shit. Really, it was really bullshit. But people like that more than what we have done. Now I'm not bitching. That sounded really bad. But what I mean by that is that we're not trying to be so damn biased. But then we have people who are extremely fucking biased to the whole damn thing, right? And then it's like they get the fame because people are attracted to this. Not really the fame, but just the support, because they're attracted to this and not this. It just kind of does your head in a little bit.
Do not spin that. This is my thing. No, don't spin it. Don't. God damn, this is not gonna work. I give up on that fucking stipulation.
So yeah. I've been trying to steer Keith away from Jak and Daxter a little bit. Him himself as well, kind of mutual in a way, just to try to just because of that.
I mean, I'm still gonna. Jak is still gonna be a big part of the channel, always.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
It's just not gonna be the main focus.
And for a long time, it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a time. Was it last year or was it 2015?
When I started
I think
with
it
Jack
was.
2 No Guns is when I really started like, wow, this is awesome. I really love that I'm actually getting views and people are actually commenting now.
Yeah. But I think it was late 2015 when we were heavily Naughty Dog / Jack and Daxter. It was quite a time for us to be alive. Honestly, I mean, there was the Naughty Dog agenda, which nobody remembers. There was the No Guns playthrough, and just overall, every day we had something new, almost about Jack and Daxter, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And a lot of it was rehashed out stuff. When we say new, it was more personal experiences and shit like that. But recently, we've kind of taken a step away from that because you realize if you are a YouTube channel, you kind of don't really grow.
Yeah.
With stuff like that. As great as the series is, it deserves way more credit than it deserves. But at the same time, Keith here and me, in a way, want to try. Okay. If it doesn't happen, oh well. Want to try to live off this shit somehow. And Jack and Daxter.
That's the dream. I mean, that's the dream. Like,
that's the dream.
That's a far-out dream. I mean, I don't want to be a I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I don't want to be a fucking PewDiePie level popular fucking celebrity. I'd hate that. I do not want to be a fucking celebrity. Fuck that shit. I just want enough of this YouTube channel to fucking make it like my living, just to be able to fucking get by with it. Like, I don't.
Yeah, just 500,000 subs. That'd be fun.
Not even that. Like, I think like 100,000, maybe.
Oh yeah. That would be fine. That would be fine. Just look
as
at
long as YouTube,
with...
as long as fucking YouTube fix their fucking ad shit that's going on at the moment, I think that'd definitely be feasible. I think.
I remember, if I remember correctly, back when stuff with Scoutfly, when he was a little bit below 100,000 subs. It's so crazy how much he has grown. Like talking
I'm
to
really
him
happy
back
for him, by the way.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
amazing.
really made it. He's a very good source of inspiration for me because he literally just did nothing and just did this thing. Like he just did it, you know, and it's really good. But I know him. I'm kidding. I want to leech off your fame. But I think in a video before he hit 100,000 subscribers, he talked about his funds, right? He talked about his funds, which he talked about how ridiculous they were. You know, he wasn't all like, "Look at all this fucking money I got."
Look at this money. Look at this coin.
Look at this money. Although it was funny though, he was talking about how he didn't want to money. It was funny, like, seeing about all this, how he was talking about, like, all this money he didn't want to have and stuff, and I was looking at his room, and I was like, literally, everything in here is different. You have literally spent so much money on all this shit. Like, wow. Is that a new TV?
Yeah.
There's stuff like that, but I get his point, though, because he gets, like, back then, I don't know about now, it's probably even more now, but back then, he got $9,000 a month.
That's
a month.
I hope he invested that. Just gonna say that. Fucking don't like fucking live off the fruits of your labor later. Like you invest that shit, so you are fucking set up for the rest of your life, mate. Just a bit of advice for you. Not that you should be taking advice from someone like me, but you know.
I think I'd rather probably invest a couple payments once in a while, like every other month, invest, spend, you know what I mean? And then eventually, by the time you're like done, I mean, but if you do YouTube, when are you actually done? Like really, when are you done?
This whole YouTube fucking apocalypse thing, as people are calling it, could be fucking soon. Honestly.
It'll be alright.
I hope they have to fucking sort it out, right? They just have to. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, people live off this and being fucked.
Keith, I said Keith. YouTube put its final nail in its coffin when they decided to make it a job.
What do you mean?
To begin with, they put the final nail in their coffin. Their everlasting immortality, if you will, died when they decided, hey, we're gonna put ads on it so that everyone can make money. So that automatically right there makes it a trend. Yeah. And something that will fade. Just like Facebook. Or MySpace.
Like, there is channels out there that are just in it for the money. Like, they just do no other reason for the money. They have no passion for it. They don't care about it whatsoever. They're just in it for the money. And fine, if you can make money off this, good on you. Like, you're obviously doing something more than. Like, one thing that annoys me about YouTube is that it's not a fair game anymore. It used to be fair game, now it's not. Because now you can, if you have enough money, you can promote all your videos and have it in the fucking front page of YouTube. That's bullshit to me. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's just saying, oh, pay to win. That's look just like a pay to win game. That annoys me.
Although, honestly, if I look at that right, that's like very smart businessman strategy.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
bullshit.
it's sleazy as fuck, but it works. You know, if I had a job and I had $100 just sitting here, you know, and I wanted to get somewhere, I probably would do the same shit.
It's gonna be more than $100, mate.
Oh yeah, of course, but I'm just an example here, just exampling. Here. Like, okay, so let's say I had $100,000 sitting here.
Why do you want to work on YouTube if you have that much money?
Because that'll only suit a middle-class lifestyle of an American for about a year and a half. That's why. Yeah.
That's kind of depressing.
This economy is screwed. Yeah. Think about that, Keith. Okay.
I actually kind of like figure out, like, if I lived on my own, paying rent. Oh god, yeah, that would be gone fast. Food, rent, bills.
A shitty little apartment. A shitty little
apartment, rent a month is about 300. Oh Jesus, no, 500 quid a month, right?
But you're taking it wrong. You're checking wrong already.
Why?
Right. Gas. Food.
If you drive a car, like if you live in the city, you don't really need a car. So, but if you live in the city, the rent will be in just as much as fucking having a car. So yeah, cancels out.
Gas, car. Well, not really car, just gas.
Gas, tax. Do you know how much? I don't know if you've tax in America, but tax here.
Oh yeah.
And insurance here for a car.
Oh,
they're all compulsory. It's fucking ridiculous.
Insurance for the house.
Yeah.
If you bought the house, but we probably didn't.
If you're renting,
the rent,
bought house, so.
Rent, electric, water, depending on where you live. Fucking any maintenance that needs to be done to the house, tools, things to maintain, all that shit. Believe it or not, a month of that, right? That's $2,000 gone.
Yeah.
Even if your rent is like what, $300 every 2 weeks or whatever. Yeah, that's because think about a food bill, right? We are a family of 1, 2.
And when he says we, he means me and Nick. We live in the same house. We live together.
Yeah. No. My family is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mouths to feed, including all animals. Animals. That's another thing. Okay, now they don't just eat dog food. Okay, they're just as much part of the
human food. Food.
They eat, and some people agree that that's horrible for your dogs, and some people it's not.
It's not. Are you fucking insane? It's better than fucking dog food.
Yeah, dog food. Like, who the fuck wants to?
Do you know what's in dog food? Do you want to know what's in fucking
shit.
Dog food? Look how shit that shit is made.
Just think about if your government doesn't care enough about you, and they care less about animals. Exactly. You think they're gonna feed them properly?
Yeah, no, I feed them. I refuse to feed my fucking dog food.
Well, basically, in the house we have my mother's boyfriend, my mother's boyfriend's Majin Buu-sized fat fucking blob of a fucking not even fucking human. Okay, basically, he's attempting to, and that's the only credit I can give him. But like, he needs to hear that because that's exactly what he is, and it's not even making fun of him. No, but it's not even making fun of him. It's just the truth. It's just what he is.
Let's not turn this video down that route. We're having people
names. I'm not getting any names, so it's fine. It's fine. Look, and then we have 2 turtles. We have an alligator. We have a decrepit, crippled, arthritis-ridden fucking pit bull. Who's like clinging on to life by every shred. Like, I swear he's here for a purpose. Like when someone breaks in and he fucking like breaks their fucking ankle with his fucking claws when they walk by him. Because I've stepped on him so many times without knowing. So, sorry, Dylan. He's all decrepit and shit. I stepped on a decrepit man dog. Jesus, so sad.
You evil bastard.
I didn't mean to. I petted him for a while after that. Even though after you pet him, you kind of have to wash your hands off from the scabies.
Jeez, a poor dog.
It just smells. He's like, he's literally the definition of stinky old bastard. Not bad for him. And then we got another dog and another pit bull. That's a lot of mouths to feed. And our food bill, right, is about $500 every week.
Fuck.
Give or take. It's either, well, actually, it goes like this. 1 week is a massive shopping. The next week is a not so massive shopping. So drop that down by like 200. So like every week is about almost 2,000 in food. You know.
I see.
So it's rough. It's very rough.
Yeah, well, life's a bitch, and you need money to live life. Yeah.
So when I hear that Justin Washburn is making $9,000 a month, I think that's perfect. That's amazing. That's everything you would ever need.
That's enough to save, and enough to disposable income, and enough to live. Everything you'd ever want.
Yep.
That's the perfect amount.
For an American lifestyle, yes. Depending on how you what he is, how you eat, all that shit. You know, like if you're like a generic American that weighs 300 pounds. If you're a generic American who weighs like 350 pounds and eats and drinks like fucking 5 bottles of cola. Yes, eats and drinks 500 bottles of cola every day, like eats the plastic too. Then your bill is going to be heavily into food and things like that. But luckily for you,
you look at Courtney Gears. I just saw that there. She looks like really similar.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, anyway, talking about living again.
Yeah, it's a bit of a somber episode this time.
Yeah, I liked it though. We had some good talks. We had some real talk. It's the first time we really had real talk on the channel. We never really talk really.
I mean, of course, a lot of you guys. You lovely YouTube players, and video game players out there will probably disagree about the types of figures that I have given, but also think that us here in America live in a very fucked up country with various rules, because every single goddamn state has its own set of rules and things like that. So of course, everyone is going to be living differently on different amounts of money. You know, so it's kind of it's just a figure for where I specifically live, which I'm not going to disclose, because guess what? Then they're going to be like, oh, well, it's not like that there. Well, maybe you have a different situation.
Well, anyway, I think we should call this episode a day before we start Chronos. And,
we're already on Chronos. Jeez.
It's a short game.
Is that the second planet?
Is that the longest? No, this is like the third.
How many planets have we done? Jesus Christ. We talked all the way through the last planet. Did you do the Dread challenges as well?
Yeah. Oh, actually, okay, we don't. Yeah, we're on the 4th planet. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 planets left. So yeah.
You're forgetting about the ghost state. I don't think it shows up. Does it show up?
I don't know.
Does it show up?
We also have the boss battles and shit. And yeah. But yeah, that's that. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play. I hope you're enjoying the commentary. It's a bit different than it usually is. We're barely talking about the game at all. So, yeah. But I think, again, as I said, the game's going to be more of an afterthought for these Let's Plays, for non-challenging Let's Plays. So, yeah, any last words, Nick?
Buy your games physical. You know the deal.
Literally buy your games physical. I had a dream last night, right? Where my PS4 broke. No, my PSN account got banned. That was it. And I went into GameStop for some reason, because why would I ever go into GameStop? I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go into GameStop tomorrow to see if they have any Yakuza games, because I can't find any anywhere on the internet without paying ridiculous prices. But that's why am I ranting? But my PS4, I brought it in because my PSN account got banned. I was like, hey, could you fix this? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I fixed it. So I brought back my PSN account, was back. But all my games were gone. All my games were wiped. And I was like, what happened? And like, yeah, we couldn't get get your games back because once your PSN account gets banned, then all your games go. And I don't even know if that's true or not, but my dream said it was true, so it's true. And I'm like, just don't buy games. Like, how can you trust digital downloads? I don't understand. Like, that is giving the publisher complete control over your games, over your entire games library. It's giving them complete control. I don't get it, man. But whatever. Rant over.
Oh well.
But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you for episode 4.
Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you smash that fucking bell.
And make sure you smash Nick's head over with a hatchet.
See ya.
Bye bye.